Women lawyers in solo and small practices often tell themselves three big fat lies about success. And it's what prevents them from creating a law firm that serves their needs and fulfills them professionally. Hi, I'm Sharon Christie, founder and CEO of Bold Women Lawyers and author of the Bold Women Lawyers Solo Success Guide. Today, I'm talking about the lies we tell ourselves about success and the myths that we believe that actually keep us from succeeding. Now, I hear this all the time from my fellow solo and small firm practice lawyers, and there was a time that I actually believed this myself. What's the first lie we tell ourselves? Well, it's that I can't ask for help in running my law business. I'm a strong and independent woman lawyer, and it's a sign of weakness if I actually ask for help. I should know how to do this. Everybody around me seems to know what they're doing, and I should too. And I'm embarrassed to admit that I really don't know how to do this and I need help. Does that sound familiar to you? I know it was familiar to me. Those are things that I was telling myself for a long time, and it's a big lie. Now, just think about it. When you go to law school, you're totally consumed with learning the law. And even if in law school they tried to teach you something about running a business, the truth is you'd never remember it because you're too busy learning the law and worrying about passing the bar exam. But when you take that big step to become your own boss, well, that's when you need to recognize that there is learning that you have to do about how to run a business. There's no shame in it at all. The shame is that if you continue to struggle year after year after year and don't get the help that you need. The second lie we tell ourselves is, I should already be successful. I work really hard and it should just happen. But of course, you know, it doesn't just happen. Success isn't just working hard. Because if that was the case, every lawyer out there would be an incredible success because we all work hard. But you have to have a defined goal and a plan to achieve it. Now, here's the first question I have for you, and the first question you need to ask yourself. How do you define success? What does that mean to you? What does a successful law firm look like for you? And what is your timeline to achieve it? Most of us measure success by money, and that's certainly valid, but it's not your only measure of success. So maybe you define your success totally in terms of money. You want your law firm to generate $100,000 this year, $500,000 this year, $1 million this year, and that's your goal. Or maybe your goal is, and your definition of success for this year is, I want to take home $150,000, but I only want to work 3 days a week. Or maybe your goal and your definition of success for this year is, I want to take home $200,000 this year, and I want to take a vacation every quarter. And I could go on and on with different examples, but here's my point. Everybody's definition of success is different. And the first thing you have to know is, what does it mean to you at this point in your life and at this point in your career? Because this will change over time. But you need to know right now, where you are right now, what is your definition of success? That's step one. And what's your timeline to achieve it? That's step two. Then you can develop the plan to get there. Remember, a goal without a plan is just a wish. Now, there's a third lie we all tell ourselves, or we did at one point. I'm really good at what I do, and so great clients will find me. And you probably figured out by now that no, it just doesn't work that way. If you want a steady stream of great clients, you have to work at it. You have to develop a marketing plan and you have to implement it. You can be the next Ruth Bader Ginsburg in terms of your legal talent. But if you don't have a way to let ideal clients know who you are and what you can do for them, you will continue to struggle year after year after year to get good clients in the door and to make your business profitable. You have to learn how to effectively market your business. And you can do it. It's not impossible, and honestly, it's not rocket science. I know this all seems overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. There are several key factors in running a successful and thriving solo law practice. If you are ready and willing to put in the time to develop a thriving six-figure practice or more, then go right now to boldwomenlawyers.com and download my Bold Women Lawyers Solo Success Guide. You will learn a lot of things in the guide, but some examples of some things that I talk about are why most women lawyers struggle to get the next client signed up and how that creates financial problems for you, the steps that I took to develop a steady stream of clients into my law business so that I didn't have to worry about where is the next client coming from. I knew they were coming. I didn't have to be concerned about it. And how you can free yourself from all of that work, that busy work that is vital to running a business, but that keeps you tied up and tied down so that you don't have the time to grow your practice. You can learn how to not have to do all that work anymore. So go right now and get your guide, boldwomenlawyers.com, the Solo Success Guide. And don't forget to come back next week for another practice tip.